27 on the play. And that means first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down, here's Lamar. Same guy, Wilson again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Lamar throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives him a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. Result is a first down.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Jackson's going to throw again. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1. It's fourth down. And less than
fourth down, here's Jackson. And this one winds up incomplete. He took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. Running down the left side to the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's first and 10. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Williams from the gun. Chased out to his right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Fourth down, Williams. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds, up across the 25.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw for Jackson. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Along the side, they get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the fumble recovery is made. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense to line, this is 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Throw fine in his back, Mixon. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits his running back. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 28
So many
yards.
cool fundamentals on display right there,
That's
Kate.
good.
Put the ball into your hands, number one.
First
Don't
down.
turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when
At
you've
the
got that
8-yard
catch
line.
secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Jackson's pass.
Kate, I don't know why every
To
once in a
Joe
while I'll
Mixon.
get these little flashbacks, but a little
It's a
play
gain
like
of a
that
yard.
just flashes me
Brings
back
up
to the
2nd
preseason,
and
my
goal.
first preseason.
At the
Where one of the
6-yard
veteran
line.
QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
And they take this in for the score.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the
Jason
brains and the
Myers for the
processing,
extra point.
that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
The kick is
That
good.
one right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And these guys get it back to within 6.
Visitors 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard
The
line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And this is lofted deep down the middle. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points.
Visitors 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off
Carlson
for
all
the
set now for the
Raiders.
kickoff. Return starts from the 16. So they're going to begin from the
They'll
36
take
as he's
over
brought down.
First down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Banjo.
Hey!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back.
Jackson.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
4 yards
Moving
on the
quickly,
pickup.
trying to get set again.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Now Jackson. Connecting on the slant. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Junior.
1st and 10 now from the
Gain of
46.
7. Results in a first down.
Lamar back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
The Raiders
He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
First
and 10 now from the 46.
What is that?
Running back sent in motion. Williams on first down. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up.
Ready to that?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Third and long for him here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
And a yard at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready, shot. Return it. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Sit up. Hey, middle. No, we changed it. Sit up.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
His kick is no
That's
good.
halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
You at X. Sit up.
Jackson looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
10 yards.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. Complete out to the right.
Jackson's pass.
And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Complete to Joe Mixon.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Lamar throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Sending him on the dime. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Keeps it moving. And he will haul it in for the big...
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Right back to Hubbard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Come on, set.
Young. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And that is incomplete here.
Young's pass, intended for Greg Olsen, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mega. Ready?
Now back to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 21
yards. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Panthers.
Here we go. Set, go.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
He was taken down at the
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Ready. Spike. White. Black 40. Set.
Now Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go.
3rd down, Young from the gun. He'll try to pick it up, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A 10-yard loss.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Yo.
To throw is Jackson. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hey, Ozzy. 180. What a shot. Hey, middle.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Room here to run. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Report. 13. Sit up.
Jackson now. To Mixon on the check down.
Jackson's pass.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Get out. Go. Middle.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
180. Shot. 180. What a shot. 180. What a shot. You. Yo. Shut up.
Now it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Young will set to throw. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
2nd down and 10.
Blaster, set. Yellow, 22. Hut, go.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Black, drill green. Black, ready, blue striker. Set, hut.
Now here's Young. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Young to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Sit hard. You at X. Report. Sit hard.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, report. What is it? Sit up.
Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 36 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Garrett Wilson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
makes the score Jaguars 7, Panthers 3.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. He's going to look deep for more. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 75 yards. And the Panthers have regained the lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Hey, 13.
From the gun, it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Following the interception, Young. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal?
Ready.
Now Young. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for DJ Moore. It's 3rd down and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing. Young. He'll try and do this himself. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Young. This is caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
23 yards the pickup there. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down. So he smartly got the yardage he can get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
So the completion good for just 3. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Jackson. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Okay, break.
Looking to put a drive together.
Set.
Motion, motion, motion.
Yellow,
Hey,
22.
motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Hut.
And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Young to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Let's go now. Set.
Young quickly to the flat. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
On the stop. 4 yards on the pickup.
So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Here is Young. He's got Smith here. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
And I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Set.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Under 10. Under 10.
Hey, it's hot. What? Not. Go. What is shot?
Now Jackson. This is caught by Ginn.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
Jackson's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 4-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Set. Ready? Go.
Hubbard is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Set. Hut. Set.
Hubbard going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. Ready.
They'll try and run. Here's Hubbard. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.